Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and a very warm welcome from the UK. My name is Dr. Madalenechan and I will be presenting for the next, let's say 30 minutes with you on USA Global TV and Radio and also to our E360 TV, my version of my episode on Talking Heads program. Before we go on with the topic of discussion, I just would like to share with you some exciting, wonderful news and offers that we have on USA Global TV and Radio. So here we go. As it is Labor Day this weekend in the States, in America, Dr. Jacqueline has, from the kindness of her heart, made an offer for, it's given an offer for anyone who would like to sponsor our programs with a 30% off all advertising packages and, of course, showing the sponsorships. So please do get in contact at info@usaglobaltv.com. That's info at usaglobaltv.com. As well as we have some more exciting news as well. Currently, we are at, and this is drum roll, for USA Global TV and Radio YouTube channel, we are at a staggering 47,188. That means in the last 28 days, we've increased another 4,026. How fabulous is that? So please do click and subscribe. Join our community. Our community stands for hope, education, brand awareness, and sharing your story to become the collective consciousness of the mothership USA Global TV and Radio to make an impact and make a change in this world. As well as another YouTube channel, we have the wonderful Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck's personal YouTube channel. As of today, we are currently at 22,751. That means that within the last 28 days, wow, we've had a rise of 7,688 subscribers. How fabulous is that? So please do continue to subscribe and support the mothership, USA Global TV and Radio, and of course, to our Commander Chief of Operations and the founder and the mother, Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. All right, I'm going to scoot on over to our topic this week. As you know, I always get the topics, the titles, whilst I'm in meditating. Whether that's meditating, going for a walk, taking my teddy boo, my little multi-poo for a walk amongst nature, or having a sacred moment, or listening to certain music of a certain hertz, which relaxes my mind and helps me to become centered and blocks out distractions. Right, for today's title, it is Unleash your inner truth and let it bloom and shine in the world. My hair got caught in my moonstone amethyst bracelet, and it's a new one that I've got, and it's got like a little moon, a little star, and little planets. I love little things like this. I really do. A little trinkets, and then I've got the blue one, and then I have here. This is beautiful. This is the goddess Isis, and Isis, she stands for the mother, the nurturer, the carer, the giver. And oh, here we go. And I just felt, I follow my intuition, and I felt that I really was lately really attracted and resonated towards the ancient Egyptian timeline, and especially the goddess Isis. How fabulous is that? Isn't it wonderful? It's wonderful when you follow your own intuition. You go on a journey, an absolute magical journey. So unleash your inner truth and let it bloom and shine in the world. Before we actually go into talking about this, we need to clear the energies. As you know, we always do this every time we do the program, especially of this nature, because we're working with vibration and energies, and we need to clear energies. So here's the mallet. Here's the singing bowl, the Himalayan singing bowl, made of certain metals and alloys that give a certain frequency. And what it does, it clears the stagnant energy, brings clarity. What a beautiful sound. Doesn't she sing, or she, doesn't she sing beautifully? So pure, so pure. And what it does, you can go around the house and clear certain corners, and it clears stagnant energy. And of course, your chakras, it clears your lower chakras. And then you finish with this one. Beautiful resonance that is. And that's going from your heart chakra to your throat, to your crown chakra, and above, 1,000 feet above, where your earth soul chakra, no, where your star I am chakra is. Okay. And it can go below, which is the earth star chakra, which is below the soles of our feet, 1,000 feet down. Isn't that amazing? 1,000 feet up, 1,000 feet down. If you go like that, you get the high vibrations and the resonance of it. How beautiful. And then let's get the... Do you know what? I've forgotten what this is called now. It's a crystal. Celestine? Oh, my goodness. How could I have forgotten things like that? Oh, anyway, let's just clear the screen. La, 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 la. Do you know what? This could be like the new mop, you know? It's a bit heavy for a mop, actually, but still, it does it. All righty, we're ready. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in through the nose. And out. And you should feel yourself just calm and centered. Wow. Silent. How beautiful is that? That is the sign that you are in your sacred space. That sounded a bit weird, didn't it? Okay, silent. So that's, of course, because it's not just silence as in sound silence, it's also the energy of calmness, serenity, calmness. Because of what's going on in this world, we are having to spend more time being with ourselves, going into a sacred space, having that time by ourselves to explore ourselves, to find more things about ourselves, which normally we wouldn't be able to because we'd be so occupied by our outside self, our outside life. So here's some things that I did actually write down. Oh my goodness, I wrote down. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Hell is not a physical place. but a state of consciousness. Yep, we create our heaven or we create our hell. And it's through our state of consciousness. So put aside the limitations of your past and approach the new chapter in your life with courage and curiosity. So the new way to unleash your inner truth is by being brave, courageous, and being curious. So instead of being familiar with the known, where, let's say, being familiar with the known, whether that is a situation, a certain drink, a food, a person, relationship, career, if it's not serving you well, and what I mean by that is if you find yourself getting yourself in a bit of an anxiety, a little bit of, oh, do I have to? Oh, do I have to go there? Do I have to face that person? Do I have to attend that? Oh my goodness. You know what? A long time ago, I could do it. I could just blag it, but I can't do it now. Isn't that healthy? I can't do it now. I can no longer blag my life. I can no longer leave the mask on because we've lived our lives in the mask and we've kept in that illusion. The mask has kept us in the illusion. Now that we're in the golden age is freedom, peace, abundance, manifesting from the unseen world and co-creating with the creator as primordial creator, or you can say God the Father, Mother, or you can say the Alpha and Omega. It's however you want to interpret it. It all means the same. So you've got to start, when you start questioning yourself, then saying to yourself, this is not sitting well with me anymore. This relationship isn't sitting well with me. I can't put up with that person who continually keeps on talking about themselves and never asks about how I'm doing. I can no longer keep doing people pleasing. I can't carry on with that job that I've been doing for the last 10 years, meeting the same people, having the same attitudes, not evolving or growing, but just being a robot. And for the sake of what? For the sake of buying more gadgets, which we've got so many gadgets, for the sake of buying more cars, for the sake of having more holidays, which is the same holiday in the same destination with the same people every year. Hello. Yep. We are so used to familiar, to the known, to the comfy zone. Now, the great thing about this year is the year 8. And the year 8 is propelling us forward and giving us the tools and giving us the experience and the lessons to wake up from this doldrum life, from this comfy zone life. It's okay. I mean, if you're happy with that life and you find that you're not complaining, then that's okay. It's a blessing. You honestly, you're blessed. But the majority, the masses, are in fact, very unhappy, not able to escape with that film or with that song or with that celebrity or actor that they made a magical world with that actor or with that film, which was escapism. We can no longer escape. It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't. And why doesn't it? Because we have been receiving lots of photon gamma rays from the great central sun, a sun that is not our physical sun, a sun that is ascending, that is far into another galaxy. But these rays are coming in and crystalline and helping the Mother Earth grid for across the globe are certain pinpoints of where these portal of energies, these which have a massive impact. And this crystalline grid is aligned now with a high vibration. So as we are connected with Earth, she's been upgraded. So we are being upgraded. At the same time, the animal kingdom is being upgraded. The insect kingdom has been upgraded. Everything has been lifted up to a higher vibration. Because the state of illusion is coming to its completion. There are some people that still want to remain in the chaos of the world, in the distraction and chaos, because that's what they know and that's what they're comfortable with and that's what worked for them. But as time goes on, as years go on from now, we will evolve from a human consciousness to a more galactic. We will evolve to be galactic, to be wayfarers, where we will be traveling certain dimensions, let's say in 30 years' time or even less. Our children's children will be the ones that will be the galactics. However, the golden age had to begin in 2012, spiritually, in her essence. Mother Gaia, planet Earth, had to, because each golden age has 25,000 years. 25,000 years of a golden age. But what I want to go on to is unleashing your inner truth. So, number one, be truthful to yourself. Be authentic. No matter how ridiculous you sound, who brought up the word ridiculous? What is ridiculous anyway? What right have we got to say, oh, that's ridiculous? Just because it doesn't resonate with you or with that person, if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't matter. This world is full of many colors, many cultures, many colors and cultures. Now, because we're getting downloads, we're now connecting to our spiritual gifts, our gifts of clairvoyance, our gifts of clair empathy, our gifts of telepathy, our gifts of light language, our gifts that have been gifted to us from previous lives and now is coming through on a quantum level. And the only way you can have access to this is if you go within, if you connect to the magic inside you, if you connect to that divinity, you connect to the power of who you truly are, your true authenticity. You won't find this in the outside world. What you'll get in the outside world is how they want us to think, how they want us to feel, what they want us to buy, what they want to go for us to go with the trend. But the trend is no longer going to be in its full impact power anymore, because we are now in that stage where it's time to invest in ourselves. And by investment, I don't just mean, physical money, investing finance. I mean, currency is also time. So invest the time in yourself. It's not the time now to go and be a people pleaser. Continue if you want to be a people pleaser, but you're on a down spiral path and you will end up becoming very bitter. You'll be going on the other side, which is quite ugly, very ugly. So do yourselves a favor and unleash your inner truth by having that time to look at yourself, assess yourself. Don't be judgmental. Surrender what you cannot control, because there's certain things that we have to adhere to, lessons in life, our karma, so that we can receive our dharma. Isn't that interesting? Yes. We have karma from our previous lives, which is what we're learning now in this life, is to cancel that karma or receive that lesson again. So we wake up from that lesson. We dissolve that lesson. But we have dharma. And dharma is, let's say you were a pianist in the time of the French Revolution, and you were this high court pianist. Well, you can work away on a quantum level where you can connect. You can ask your higher guides, your angels and your guardians, to open up the portal of your past life. And you will then be able to bring the energy and the professional status of being that pianist in this life. So you can become a genius in where you were in that previous life, and what you were, you bring it forth into this life. You see, we're going into quantum level, quantum money, quantum lives, bringing timelines are now interlacing, crossing, where you can bring your dharma, you can bring your talents through into this timeline, into your current life state of timeline here. I'm getting all blah, blah, blah. So let it bloom and shine in the world. So that is something that you should really look at, quantum. There are you'll find it on the internet for quantum. Mind Valley, especially, are fantastic at the moment in providing instructions and tools and knowledge of quantum jumping, so that you go into your timeline of your previous life and you bring the dharma, you bring the professional skills into this life. How fabulous. And this is the energy now that we're in. So we have different timelines. We have the quantum. We have the ancient, which is quantum and ancient timeline. Then we have the the illusion timeline still there, which is about control and limitation and lack. Then we have the love. For we are naturally creator beings seeded in love and vibration, light and vibration. Love is the supremacy of the universe. Love. So love, but in the universe, it's cosmic love, greater love. So let it bloom and shine in the world. Start to look at when you do buy things, what would be interesting, and it's a great exercise, is to not just look at that product just to say, oh, this is a product that I love and I like and I wear, or I put on, or I read, or anything like that. Look at the source of the product. And I don't mean by the manufacturers or the brand. I mean the creator. I mean the actual creator of that product, the genius behind it all, the love that was placed, that high vibration of love that was placed in creating from an unseen, yet they created from the unseen world. So when they created, it wasn't actually in the world. These geniuses created it from an unseen world with their feeling, with their faith, with their belief and passion. And they brought it through into the 3D world, into the physical world. When you look at things like this and you tune in to the vibration, the source of where it came from, the love, the birth, the womb of that product, you have a different sensation when you buy that product, when you have that product at home. It takes on a whole new resonance. And what it does, because you are embracing the creator, the genius of that product or song or film or anything that's been manifested and made into the physical world, and you feel drawn to that, magnetized towards that, you'll get an even higher buzz. You'll get such a high buzz where people have to take certain substances to elevate themselves on that high buzz. You will naturally be adding to the love generator. Let's call it the love generator. And this love generator needs to be fueled every day. You need to add to your love generator, right? So you add more to your love generator so it grows, evolves, gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And as it's growing and bigger, it's shining out into the world, out in the world. So you have to look at ways of love through expression of love. Finding a way to communicate that is not hurting anyone, that's not judging anyone, not blaming, condemning, or criticizing even, but just accepting it as it is. Because don't forget, we can't all be the same, but we are of the same as in the light and the vibration. We come from the same source. Our souls are from the same. We are the collective consciousness. But we have our characters, we have our passions, and we are all God-given, universal, talented. Each and every one of us have a talent, a special talent that adds to the collective consciousness, to the heart of the collective consciousness. So unleash your inner truth. Put down the masks. Don't live in the mask anymore, or try not to, or be aware of when you're living in the mask. Be aware of your actions. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of your words. And when you're when you promise something to someone, whether that's a meeting or you promise someone to help someone, go back to them. Don't just leave them hanging, because if you leave them hanging, they feel that they've been like they're not worthy. So we have to stop all this. We have to be worthy. We are now and being appointed the caretakers of Mother Earth, because she has ascended along with her sisters in the planetary cosmos. So she's ascended and her physical body is ascending, and we are ascending as well, crystalline. Okay, we are going to be out of time now. I just want to say thank you, and please do have time on a daily basis, 5 minutes, unleash your inner truth, let it bloom and shine in the world, because you will have beauty, you will have longevity, you will have happiness, you'll have joy. And when those upset times come in, you will have the solution to deal with it. Or you detach yourself from that, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. Detach yourself from things that no longer serve you. All right. I want to thank you so much. My name is Dr. Chan. Please do reach out to me. You can find me on LinkedIn, Dr. Chan. And I'm interested in anyone that feels that they're stuck in their life, and I can help you connect to that magic, that star child within you, the galactic, organic being, help you connect to that happiness and that joy and your creative genius. I can help you with all this and more. So please do connect with me. I just want to say thank you for Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck for producing the Talking Head Show, and of course, the mother and founder of USA Global TV and Radio. I'm going to close out now. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.
5 Little Known Secrets for Dementia Caregivers with Tracy Cram Perkins.
Hi there, I am Tracy Cram Perkins, the host of the Dementia Home Care Show here on USA Global TV and Radio. I am also the author of the book of the same name. And you'll see this QR code. This is for an extended version of the same talk. So if you want to see the full hour-long version, feel free to scan the code and go to that website. Stick with me. We'll talk about 5 little known secrets to make it a little easier to do dementia caregiving. What you're seeing on the left-hand side is a healthy aged brain, age 55 and above. The one you're seeing on the right is an Alzheimer's disease brain. It is in moderate disease. It is shrinking. It has holes in it. The memories that were in those holes no longer exist. When you're learning something, let's say in kindergarten, you learn how to tie your shoelace. Well, then by the time you're in 2nd grade, your brain remembers that information from tying the shoelace and applies it so you can learn more quickly how to tie more complex knots. So the brain is hardwired to do this for us. So it helps us learn faster so it doesn't take us long to acquire knowledge. The brain is looking for the information and they pick the closest to wherever that hole is. Let's look at some tips that we can use to help do that.
These are 5 simple tools you can use as a dementia caregiver to help your loved one. The whiteboard is a useful tool in recording the day's activities and the answers to repetitive questions. The calendar clock is a very useful tool to orient your loved one on the day, the date, and the time, and remind them of upcoming appointments. The communication cards are a great tool to bridge the gap when they can no longer tell you what's wrong. And then there's the pill minder for when your loved one is still able to take pills but needs prompting. The final tool I want to share with you is the memory book. It tells your loved one's story. It's a great tool for distraction, redirection, also as a conversation starter and telling you where they are in their story so you know how to answer their questions.
Music is probably the most powerful tool in your toolbox after laughter. Music is a way to maintain connection. It sticks with your brain longer than any other thing, including reading. When you're having an issue with somebody, you can play their favorite music if you move them to another room, something that makes them happy, or you can start singing songs together from their childhood. These are some of my favorite books for caregivers. My show airs on the third Tuesday of every month, and you can view past episodes on YouTube. Thank you, everyone.
This program has been brought to you in part by Tracy Cram Perkins. Connect with her and order her book at tracycramperkins.com. For more information about Alzheimer's disease, support resources, and how you can help, contact the Alzheimer's Association at 1-800-272-3900 or visit their website at www.alz.org. They offer 24/7 helpline support and a wealth of information to assist you and your loved ones. USA Global TV and Radio proudly presents our partner and sponsor, Mr. Philip Sykes and the British School of Excellence. Building confidence, changing lives. And now, proudly presenting The Polished Professional.
On a transformative journey with the British School of Excellence's comprehensive suite of masterclasses, crafted to elevate your professional and personal life. 8 outstanding modules will elevate you to the next level. Module 1, Exploring Life's Purpose, delves into the depths of self-discovery, guiding you to chart your unique path to fulfillment and success. Module 2, Mastering Professional Presence and Confidence. This masterclass is a deep dive into the art of self-assurance and commanding presence, which is essential for standing out in today's competitive landscape. Module 3, Learn the secrets of visual impact, how to curate a personal style that amplifies your professional brand. Module 4, Mastering Professional Etiquette and Communication Excellence, navigating the nuances of corporate interaction with grace and tact. Module 5, Elegance in Eloquence. We impart powerful techniques to captivate and persuade any audience with your oratory skills. Module 6, Unlock the potential of your emotional intelligence, EQ, and harness the ability to connect, empathize, and lead with emotional savvy. Module 7, Mastering DISC, building a gateway to understanding behavioral styles, fostering better personal and professional relationships. Module 8, Mastery in Dining Etiquette, building your confidence to perfect the subtleties of dining with finesse, enhancing your social savviness at any table. Step into the Polished Professional program where poise, elegance, and excellence aren't just taught, they're instilled for life. Join us to redefine your potential and polish your professional edge.
To learn more, go to thebritishschoolofexcellence.com. The British School of Excellence are investors in people. Let us invest in you.
Hello everyone, I'm Simon MacDonald. I live in the West Highlands of Scotland, a very beautiful part of the world. Seems a long way from the USA Global TV station. But remember, USA Global TV is worldwide. It's a fantastic platform. And every Wednesday, I come along here as part of the show of the United Kingdom News and Culture. And it's just like a family reunion each time. It's one of these amazing stations that has such a beautiful, friendly, and intelligent atmosphere as well. And we reach out to an audience in the most unimaginable places. And I came here, I don't know, must be over a year ago now. I was introduced by Dr. Philip Chan, And I met Ian Plum Turner and Helena Chard, who are co-presenters on the show. And then Diane Floyd Bem came along as well. And I mean, the five of us, Dr. Jacqueline, of course, who is our host and our mentor, has just made this show work so well. Tremendous people, lovely time we have, and we impart a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. Nothing's rehearsed. It's all done off the cuff, and it all just gels. And we get great feedback from people coming back and saying how they're enjoying the show. It's lovely to hear, and it's lovely to get that interaction from outside as well. And we're all listeners, and some of us are elevated listeners as well. So we enjoy every second of it, and we hope you do too.
Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. My name is Roland Friedl, and maybe as you can recognize from my accent, I'm Austrian, so it's a small country in the middle of Europe, in the heart of Europe. And yeah, I'm 59 years old. I'm a father and a grandfather. And from my business background, after my very short but very successful corporate career, I was the youngest member of board of directors in a huge business, in a huge company. I started my own businesses in different areas, in different industries, and I got a lot of experience, what is working, what is not working. And about 2.5 decades ago, I started a training, coaching, consulting company, Spartan Performance Systems, where I did and still do train and consult international huge businesses worldwide like Xerox and other big players in the world. So we do a lot of sales trainings and management trainings with my team in different languages. That's my main background in business. Besides that, I'm very engaged in men's work and also in the environment. That's my background, to make it short. So to be honest, I'm very curious about what's going on in the world. I love to learn. I love to travel. So my huge passion is traveling. Right now, as you can see the background, I'm sitting in my motorhome. So after 14 years living on a beautiful island, I decided to move into my motorhome and travel Europe and live and work from my motorhome. So, and I got engaged to USA Global TV and Radio actually a year and around 9-10 months ago. A very good friend of mine, he contacted me and asked me if he can invite me for an interview in USA Global TV and Radio. I guess the show was called The Journey of My Life. And to be honest, in the beginning, I said no, because I had very bad experience on interviews in my business careers. I did it twice for a TV channel in Austria. And then they cut it and edited it. And at the end, my comment was totally different than to the reality I said. So I said in the beginning, no, but I trusted this guy. So they said, okay, let's do it. He told me I don't have to fly to the US. I can do it from my home. That was, at the time, this was his island in Mallorca. So, and it was an amazing, and a beautiful conversation. And then Dr. Jacqueline contacted me and asked me if I'm interested in becoming a co-moderator of a show. And so we started the Mallorca Connection, which is a weekly show on Monday, the Mallorca Connection. I got more and more involved. I became an elevated listener because I strongly believe it's important to listen first before you talk. And I had the chance to host and moderate and design my own shows like the Earth Show in the past, the Men shows. I became a talking head, an expert on business topics. So I hosted, moderated, I guess about more than 100, maybe 200, I have no idea, shows on USA Global TV and Radio, and I still do. And finally, we started the It's Your Healthy Lifestyle, a very good show, and we bring a new one on about the planet Earth. Yeah, that's a little bit what I'm doing here on USA Global TV and Radio. So why I'm doing this? First of all, I really love new medias. I love the platform. I love the work that this Dr. Jacqueline is doing to educate people. It's all about sharing, caring, and connecting and networking. And the benefit I got out of this in my personal experience, I learned a lot about myself, to be honest. I learned a lot about my strengths in moderating, in hosting, in talking live in front of a video camera. I learned a lot of myself, where my strengths, where my weak points that I have to improve. I met a lot of new interesting people. Some of them became friends of mine. Actually, after all, it's a hell of work, to be sure. Yes, it is, to be prepared to invite people for the shows, to find new topics, to do research on the facts. But I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the industry, the media industry. I learned a lot about broadcasting, videos, interviewing. And as I said, I met a lot of interesting people, and also made new friends where I'm very happy for that. So yeah, USA Global TV and Radio, it's the platform to connect. It's about sharing and caring. And for me, USA Global TV and Radio is a huge family, and I'm very thankful and grateful for this experience. And yeah, and I guess the best is yet to come. Thanks a lot from Roland from Austria. Thank you. Bye.